So let's start to create campaigns, and I assume till now you have one landing page at least. Okay, so let's just go ahead and click on this search button. Okay, click on this search button, and right now we don't have any campaigns. So what we will going to do is that we will going to click on this create button. From here, just click on this create button, and from here you guys can choose which particular campaign or goal you want to go ahead with. Okay, and if you want to go to the old version, you can do that as well, but I will going to suggest you guys to stick with the new version. So right now let's say we just want to go with, let's say, so this particular is the conversion based campaign, so especially for the people who just want to get more purchases. Okay, and this lead is for the people who just want people to get to the website. Okay, so especially for the website traffic, and for all the conversion you guys can see it will just going to give you more in-depth detail about that particular goal you have. Okay, so basically learn one thing, as mentioned, if we just go to our presentation over here. Okay, which is this campaign structure. So inside campaign we have to just define our goal. Okay, and there are many more things we will going to discuss. So first thing is the goal, and right now when I'm recording the lecture, so this is how the interface is, but in future it may even change, but the concept which we will going to try to teach you right now will be 100% same. Okay, and this is for the brand awareness. So maybe if you want to make people aware about your business, product or service, so this is the right campaign for you. Another one is the sell product. If you have any kind of physical product, so that is what you guys can do with this option, and for that we will going to go with the merchant center. We will going to do that later on. Okay, then we have this promote app. So in case if you want to promote your app, you have some application and you want to promote it, so for that purpose this is the right uh, I guess goal for you. And if you don't know anything for what you have to go with, so you can just go and click on the skip, but it requires a lot many professional knowledge. Okay, so I will not going to suggest you guys to do this, because Microsoft has their machine learning models, and if you choose the appropriate goal from here, so you will be more benefited. Of course you can also choose the skip option and create your own campaign from scratch, but it requires good experience. So I guess if you are totally new, so just select the appropriate option you want to go with. In our case we will just going to go with the lead, so I will just click on the generate lead option. Okay, and then from here which type of campaign type you have to go with. Okay, so right now when we are recording this lecture, so only two options are available. First one is the audience. Target your ideal audience in the right place at the right time. So if you want to read more about it, okay, so you can see audience campaigns are focused on showing highly relevant ads to the individual consumers based on our unique understanding of their interest. Okay, and you can just learn more about it, but right now let's just skip it and let's just click on this search ads. Okay, so search ads are basically this type of ads. Let me just go to bing.com, click on enter button, and if we just search for digital marketing course again over here, so you guys can see these are the ads. So this is the campaign we are going to create right now. Okay, so that is the search ad. Okay, now there are two types. If you want to show your product and service, so for that this search ads option is, but in case if you want to create the same kind of search ad, so here you can see this type. This is the type of the ad which will going to look like. Okay, it's especially for the people who want to get more download in their Play Store, App Store. But in our case, let's just go with the search ads and then just click on this continue button. Okay, and you can see this is how it will going to look like. now from here we have some campaign settings. So as if you will going to notice here, we have this campaign settings option over here, right? So this is the campaign level which we are going to do here. So here you have to go with all the settings related to campaign, where you will have to put the budget, location and language. Okay, so make sure you do this: budget, location, language. These are the few things which you have to define in your campaign level. Okay, so let's just do that. For example, if we just go with, let's say, this same presentation, so I will put the campaign name as a Mac. Okay, so I can just put, let's say, Mac, okay, is my campaign name. Okay, and if I just say here how much budget I want to set, and as I have mentioned that according to your country it will just going to show up your currency, but you can see in the, for each and every settings you will going to get the explanation which you guys can read over here. But basically the individual budget, that means how much budget you want to spend per day. Okay, and you also have the daily budget option. Okay, as well, so it will automatically going to spend this much amount per day. So I just want to spend, let's say, $1, let's say $10. Okay, so $10 in Indian currency will be approx 700 Indian rupees. So I will just stick with that. By the way, location, how which location you want. Okay, so you can choose your country's location. You can select all countries. Along with that, you can also specify some specific location. For example, if we just show you guys with the United States option. Okay, so we are in United States, and you know that United States is a country, and inside any country we have lots of states. If you just click on this option, so here, oops, this map is not so much great. I want, okay, so this is looking great. So you can see this is how United States country look like, and inside this country they have lots of states like Washington, California, and plenty more, New York, Ohio, and lot many, right, Texas. So right now let's say if you want to show your advertisement to whole United States, so what you will going to do, you will just going to search for United States, click on enter, and then you will going to see the option of United States country. Okay, so if you want to target a whole country, click on enter. So you will going to click on this target option. So now basically you are saying to Microsoft Ads that show my advertisement to whole United States country. Okay, but suppose suppose there is one condition. That means, let's say you want to show your advertisement to whole United States except Washington in this example. Okay, you want to show your advertisement to whole country except Washington. So to exclude Washington, you can just search here Washington, click on enter. Let me just see the spelling. Okay, okay, it's right. So here you guys can see here we have Washington here. Okay, so maybe whatever the particular option you feel is good. For example, here I have scrolled down and I can see the Washington state. Okay, this is a state, and I want to remove the Washington state, so I will just going to click on exclude button. So now what will going to happen is that my ads will going to show to complete United States except the Washington. So that's a very powerful thing. So that is what you guys can do. For example, let's say you also do not want to show on New York, just select that, click on enter, and let's say in New York, if you want to exclude some specific area, for example except of complete state of New York, you want to, let's say remove, let's say this one, this particular option. So just click on the exclude option. So that's how it works, and hope you guys have somehow understood the location settings and how to use it. Okay, and for some reason if you want to remove anything, just remove that like that. Okay, that's it, and hope you guys have till now understood the location option which we have over here. Now if I will just going to scroll down, so here we will going to see the who settings. So we have two options here, people in your targeted location, and second one is people searching for viewing pages about your targeting location. What does that mean? See, suppose let's say I want that people living in United States should only see my ads. So you have to go with the first option. But let's say if any person is seeing your advertisement from India, okay, for example this is United States, and let's say I am from India and I want to see the ads of United States, or if advertiser, that means you do not want whatever location I have chosen here. Okay, so people outside of this location, if you do not want that people outside from this location should see my ad, so you just have to untick this option. That's it. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Now what will going to happen? Right now we have chosen as a United States, so only and only people living in United States will going to see your ads. And suppose there might be condition that let's say there is one person, let's say from let's take any country, let's say from France. Okay, any person come to let's say United States for maybe for traveling. Okay, so if you do not want to show that person from France who have just temporarily come to United States, so we will going to untick this option. Okay, but if you tick mark this option, so what will going to happen? People from France who has come to United States in the target location which you have set right now will also be able to see your ads. So that's totally up to you. Okay, so I will untick it, by the way. Now we have the language settings as well. Now which language you want to show with, that means people who know English language, okay, or people who can read and understand English language, so you only want to target those people, so select the English. And let's say if you also want people who know about, let's say Turkish, okay, Turkish language, so you also want to show your ads to those type of people, so you can select that as well. But right now I'm just stick with the English language, and of course you can select all the language, but I will not going to suggest that. Go with the specific language. Okay, and here this is the option which will auto generate the assets means it's a kind of a extensions and some stuff. You can just click here and you can see here, when enabled, these settings will automatically generate assets that will going to include headline and description for your ad. Okay, so which we do not want, right? We want to have complete control. That means if you will just search here let's say on Bing, so this is the title or headline you can say, and this is the description of the ad, so which we do not want to be generated automatically, right? We will going to do that. And if you want to make it enable, so you can enable it. Then we have disclaimer, so if you want to show disclaimer, so you can do that. Then we have dynamic search ads. So dynamic search ads are ads generated based on the content of your website. Okay, so whatever landing page URL you will going to put, so it will automatically going to generate that. But let's not do it right now. Okay, and these are all the campaign level settings. You guys can see here campaign level settings, and if you will going to click on the save and go to the next step, click on that option, so you guys will going to land to the ad group settings. You guys can see ad group settings. Okay, so as I have told you, inside campaign we can create as many as ad group. Okay, so this is the ad group level settings. Okay, so you can see from campaign settings, now we have come to the ad group level settings. Okay,